Hi everyone, I'm John Pavlak. Welcome back to Ion Harness Racing. Trotters, both coming and going is what this week's program is all about. Later, we'll note the retirement of one trotting superstar and talk with a man who trained one of the world's top trotters. Up first, however, is a budding superstar who for the second straight week put his name in the record books. Off a world record last week, Googoo Gaagaa and driver Corey Callahan turned back all the challengers in the $500,000 Beal Memorial Final at Pocono Downs this past Saturday, en route to a 150-4 victory.
All out is Storm and Norman. Googoo Gaagaa still there by a length. Storm and Norman is coming up on the inside, but Callahan knows he's got it. Googoo Gaagaa by a length.
Yeah, you know, I mean, my plan tonight was just to get in a spot where I could let the horse trot, whether that be on the lead or first over. And, you know, when I got away there close, I figured I'd go ahead and make my move. You know, I mean, he's a very handy horse, and you know, even if I felt like Dave was going to stretch me out a little bit, I knew once I made the lead, I was going to be in good shape.
Did you believe this horse could be this good when you first started driving him?
When I first started driving him, yes. When Richard first told me about him, I was thinking, come on, man, you got to be kidding me. And then he tells me he's a stud, and I'm like, why would you leave a horse like that stud? So I've been eating crow now for 2 years, and Richard reminds me of it all the time.
After I Fought DeLaw won the first elimination, Hurricane King Cole equaled a world record in the second Max Hemp Memorial elimination at Pocono. The 3-year-old colt pacer sped to a 148-1 victory with Tim Takter driving for trainer John McDermott.
He's out by 4, he's out by 5. Takter not asking him for anything. Hurricane King Cole, what'll he do next week? Look at this mile, he won by 9 at the end.
Expecting him to be big. I just told Timmy to take him off the gate, sit him as long as he could, and to try to just let him make sure he was in the top 3 and got in the big dance. He's a very special horse. I said it early in the beginning of this year when I trained him at the Meadowlands in '51. I said this will be the fastest horse that ever lived. He's got all the ability. It's just when his brain's working, it's working, and then he's scary good.
It's back. The one weekend you won't want to miss visiting your favorite harness racetrack, July 13th, 14th, and 15th. That's Back to the Track Weekend, harness racing's most fan-friendly weekend of the year. Whether you're a fan and bettor, curious about harness racing, or simply love horses, there will be something every member of the family will enjoy. And every harness track in America will make you feel welcome with special events you'll be sure to remember. So grab a friend or two and come back to the track on July 13th, 14th, and 15th and sample the unbridled excitement of harness racing once again. George Brennan is in one of those good places, getting to pick one horse after having driven the winner of both eliminations in a major stakes. Here in the first Ben Franklin elimination at Pocono last Saturday, he directed Arakash Hanover to a thrilling win in 148-1, and then 2 races later drove Better Than Cheddar to a 148-3 victory in the second elimination. It's not a bad position to be in when going for $500,000 in this Saturday's final, and Brennan talked with our Ken Weingartner about both winners.
Pickup, I mean, I really didn't even know I was driving him until I got here tonight, and I mean, I know the horse. I've raced against him enough, watched him race enough, and I know what he does, and no, he raced very good. I mean, track record 48-1, first over, and no, he went a really great race.
How does he compare to last year?
He's a little bigger. He's definitely a little bigger, and just about the same, you know. To his testament, though, you know, that's big for a 4-year-old this time of the year to beat age horses like that.
At the Meadowlands this past Saturday, there was no need for eliminations in the Titan Cup. 7 entered the $40,000 Titan Cup prep, where 7 became the operative word. Chapter 7 came out on the turn for home and proceeded to win in 150-4. The time was a world record for a trotter around 2 turns and likely left the others wondering how they'll beat Chapter 7 in next Friday's $201,000 Titan Cup final.
Here comes Chapter 7 on the outside under a hand drive from Tim Takter. Chapter 7 charging hard after winning Mr. And Chapter 7 goes right on by and was never asked to try it, and he wins it in 150-4.
Vivid Photo, one of the greatest trotters of his age, has hung up his shoes. His connections, including trainer-driver Roger Hammer, brought the son of S.J.'s photo to Pocono Downs this past Saturday to have his many accomplishments noted.
Strong Yankee, and they're looking to swarm in. Classic photo, vivid photo on the outside. Out of the pocket, muscle memory, 3 across the track in deep stretch. It's vivid photo on the outside, and he's home free for Roger Hammer. From the Pennsylvania Fairs to the Hamiltonian Winner's Circle, it's vivid photo.
In 2005, on harness racing's biggest stage, Hammer drove Vivid Photo to a 152-3 win in the $1.5 million Hamiltonian. It was a victory for the little guy, Roger Hammer, who usually drives on the Pennsylvania Fair circuit. The colt, who won at Bloomsburg and Butler, Pennsylvania at age 2, went on to win 49 races, nearly $3.3 million, and twice be voted a national champion. If you have been visiting ustrotting.com, you've no doubt seen the countdown clock that marks Dave Pallone's charge to the North American record for winning drives. The USTA will be with him when he reaches 15,181 and also has produced a day-in-the-life video following him on a typical day at home and at the races. Make sure you check ustrotting.com daily for exclusive coverage of this history-making event. This week, the outcome of the $500,000 Ben Franklin final will be decided at Pocono Downs. Given a deep field and 2 speedy eliminations, it could be a wide-open event. This, however, is how Trackmaster sees the Ben Franklin based on their exclusive Platinum Past Performance Power Picks. Power ratings. It's just another way to put yourself in the pari-mutuel winner's circle exclusively at Trackmaster.com.
Ready for the latest advances in handicapping technology? Trackmaster is your solution. With 20+ years of providing a wealth of information, Trackmaster has tools for every level of player. Trackmaster Pocket Handicapper for iPhone and Android puts the power of a computer in the palm of your hand. Drill down to charts and race videos. And with software like Plus Pro, even the most advanced players have sophisticated tools to succeed. The complete source for thoroughbred, quarter horse, and harness racing information. Trackmaster by Equibase for the serious player.
We are about 2 weeks away from Back to the Track weekend, July 13th through 15th. The content of BackToTheTrack.com seems to be changing each and every day. Here's a reminder to check often and make sure you grab a friend and head to your local harness racetrack to enjoy the sport's most fan-friendly weekend of the year. In news from the USTA Strategic Wagering Program, you've no doubt noted that Yonkers Raceway is again among the participating racetracks. Also note that beginning July 3rd, the guarantee for Yonkers Tuesday night late pick 4 will jump to $25,000. Visit handicapping.ustrotting.com to find the schedules, download free programs from Trackmaster, and get some handicapping expertise from the USTA. Next week's show will come to you from the Harness Racing Museum and Hall of Fame, where the class of 2012 will be enshrined in the Harness Racing Hall of Fame. Jimmy Takter came from Sweden in the early 1980s and soon became prominent among the sports trainers. He has handled such stars as Moneymaker, Malabar Man, and See You at Peelers, and with the latter proved a man born to the trotting game could be equally good with pacers. Takter recently sat down to talk with our Ken Weingartner about his Hall of Fame induction.
I've been in this country now for 30 years and had a great run and have so many people to thanks for this, you know. I mean, it's not just me, I mean, it's my family, my horses, my owners, a lot of other people that had a big part of this success.
Are there any moments, you know, in such a wonderful career that really stand out to you when you sit back and start reflecting on things?
Great races come and go, and, you know, I hate to say it, but sometimes you forget them, you know, really, you know. Years go by fast, and you know, sometimes I need to sit down and think, you know, gosh, you know, all these great horses you've been around, you know, so lucky I am.
Is there a secret to success?
Yeah, I think, you know, I mean, hard work, you know, long days, sacrifice your personal life, you know, that you know, maybe don't have time for your family like you know, normal people. This is not a normal job, you know, it's 7 days job and a lot of late nights, and it's tough job, you know. That we have a great stable again this year, and it's I mean, I'm still very hungry. I mean, I love big races. I get very excited, and I mean, as long as you have that you know, craving for success and craving for big races, as long as you have that, you have to have that. You have to be hungry and wake up every morning. You know, even if you won this race 2-3 times, fourth time could be even more exciting.
That's it for this week. Once again, we'll be at Goshen to bring you next week's show. And don't forget, you can see the Hall of Fame inductions live online. Visit ustrotting.com this Sunday, July 1st at 7 p.m. to see one of harness racing's most glorious nights. See you next week when we again focus our eye on harness racing.